Alright. God, Source, Creator, Jesus, Universe, Mama Gaia, Luna, Moon, Goddess, Cosmos. Angels, Ancestors, Wayshowers, Guides, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Galactic Federation, Council of Light, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene. Beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? All you do is win, 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 no matter what. What's up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Movement forward, breaking through binding. We did talk about this a little bit over on YouTube. What binding you may have broken through by stepping into what was destined for you. Individuals that were attempting to deter you from some type of avenue. Back-to-back bars. But whatever you were meant to do, individuals wanted to keep you from taking action upon it so that they could harness the energy from what you were meant to do and what placement in your chart that would open doors to. It's like if individuals didn't want you to obtain some type of partnership, they were attempting to direct you a falsified connection in order to not only break your heart and break you down, but close your heart chakra and keep you from the alignment of a true divine counterpart, from connecting to a true divine counterpart so they could take your place. If you're a singer, individuals wanted to heavily affect your throat chakra, or a truth speaker, a channeler, an intuitive that being a direct extension of the Most High, you were sharing these abilities. Individuals wanted to heavily affect your throat chakra and harness the energy in order to apply your gifts and the destiny that would lead to with you sharing your throat chakra energy with the world to their experience. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some individuals were harnessing your sacral for creativity, thinking that if they harnessed your creative energy, it would lead them to a legacy. It would lead them to recognition. At arm's length, with the way that just slid on my arm, at arm's length, justice. Clarification on why justice is at arm's length. It's like somebody can't get to you because you're balanced. This is also judgment coming down on individuals that wanted to cause an injustice, but you're receiving justice. Somebody feels like they almost had you. At arm's length. Somebody was keeping you at arm's length. It's like reeling you back in. We did talk about this energy over on YouTube. This individual could be a Libra, because justice is Libran energy. So somebody was not fully investing in you. That was a counterfeit. They were attempting to leave you disappointed or break your heart in some way, or betray you in some way to where they were able to fully harness your energy and sacrifice you. Yeah, making you emotional. Pressing you to a cycle of heavier emotions, which would manifest a heavier, lower vibrational timeline for you. My YouTube channel is All Seeing Isis. If you type in All Seeing Isis, it's IFM, but then the little name under it is All Seeing Isis. It is the page with 28,000 Galactic Golden Nuggies on it. I do believe it should be linked to my TikTok. If not, I may need to fix the, to siphon your fertility too. You're the true star. I may need to fix my tags or the little link things to TikTok, because sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. With fertility here, especially with the way that I got distracted, somebody wanted to be a distraction so they could siphon your fertility because you are this true star. You are a master manifester, and somebody is somebody's a fraud. A fraud. This energy has been parading around as a divine being or as intuitive. They've been parading around as you. This was why this individual or this organization, network, and society is so aggravated by you sharing your gifts, by you awakening others. Why they're so intimidated by you is because you reveal to them the power they don't have, they lack. They got to use other individuals' power. They got to sacrifice other individuals to be powerful. Yeah, this is exactly a con artist. An energetic spiritual con artist parading around in the physical as if they are a divine. This is a damn good mimic too. Whoever this is or whatever group this is somebody that, because of the way their life has been constructed, the way that they have built their life, yeah, judgment immediately. They look blessed. This is also somebody that has taken others' content, others' knowing, used others' abilities or others' wisdom and paraded it around as their own to be seen in a certain way. This is a copycat con artist. Shit, this could even be a sibling that feels like they were supposed to be the chosen one. And this is an individual that needed you to open up to them, and you've closed out cycles. You don't trust not a single one of these motherfuckers that have certain connections that are receiving backlash from these connections for what they had promised would happen to you. What they promised they could get done. These individuals are seeing what... It's like these individuals are seeing this karmic uprise in even their connections. Like, their relationships are messy right now, if they have them. These societies are going through health issues, God's favor over your fertility and abundance. Going through health issues. This is why Spirit said all you do is win, 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 no matter what. When you got God backing you, all you do is win. This is God's grace over your life. Oh, this is so absolutely musky. And I said this over on YouTube too, because that energy was absolutely nefarious. Yes, cherries. Cherries signify abundance. We got cherries on the pants too. I knew there was a reason they had me put this outfit on today. Abundance, fertility. This is like a victory, a recall. We talked about this over on YouTube, a total recall of your energy. You know what's funny? Because I was just joking with my spirit team today where I'm like, damn, we really just skipped over spring into summer. And they just channeled that back to me, what I had been like talking to them about earlier. And they said harvest comes in the summer. So it's like spring is when things are like blooming. They're, you know, starting to open. Like the birds are mating. Like they're starting to conceive and birth babies. But like in the summer is like when you really go out and you're picking your fruits, like shit's done. They're bringing this back up because it's done. Whatever this is with this reclamation of energy. Thank you, Pamela. This total recall of energy, it has put you in a position to be pulling things off of your tree, off of your family tree, your lineage, what has been ordained for you, your bloodline. They're showing me the tree of life. Your ancestral tree of life, what you were destined to inherit at this level. I just got an ad that said repair broken soul. So all fragments of your decision has been made. All fragments of your soul has been called back. All of your energy has been called back. So some of you have exes going through absolute hell and hardship because they built a lifestyle off your energy. You have a karmic familial unit going through hellfire right now because everything they were able to bypass with you around, they're succumbing to now. Health issues, legal issues, financial issues, relationship issues, and all of them are watching you along with this society, these organizations that felt like your prime supply of energy, like something about them knowing your bloodline, like knowing the anomaly you are. Like what is meant to come with your bloodline. You being this, it's your inheritance. You being this divine heir. I heard your royalty is showing. Thank you, Spirit. Look what God just said. You being the true star. So this is what you are. All these celebrities, all these politicians, all these individuals with a position of recognition that maintain and obtain that position through sacrificial rituals and group practices and shit. Falsified power. False gods. False stars. All fallen from grace. No wings at all. Just fallen angels. Bald wings. They wings been plucked to fuck. Sorry. Just bald birds. No wings. No feathers. Nothing. You're the true star. So they've all been looking at you the way that all of these celebrities were looking at Aaliyah. All these celebrities were looking at Tupac. That's how they looking at you. You got this celestial, divine, angelic glow that they have to sacrifice to have. They've got to manipulate and glamorize and consume in order to have. And you have it naturally. You are a true star. And this is what you have inherited, this recognition. And yes, I did say Tupac, because Tupac knew a lot of shit. Tupac spoke on a lot of shit. Tupac had this ethereal celestial glow. You could see the royalty on Tupac. You could see the royalty on Aaliyah. You could see the royalty on XXXTentacion. You could see light workers. We all would look at Mac Miller. We saw a light worker. Everybody can see this. You can tell when somebody is a pure light. Yup, Lisa Left Eye. When you can tell. You can tell who is Nipsey Hussle. You can tell who holds that light. You can tell who has been ordained for that position. Oh, that was cute. I like that. Yeah, there's a new sheriff in town. And it looks like there's a snake in these individuals' boot. And this is how they're looking at you. You have this natural royalty. You emanate this divinity. And this is something they don't naturally have. Like these organizations, societies, and networks have to group up and participate and pay practitioners to also participate in these ritualistic practices so they can harness this light. Like they're fucking Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. Please tell me y'all have seen that. Oh my god. But if you haven't, you need to go watch the original Dark Crystal. Because that's what we're looking at. We got the Skeksis, we got the Mystics, and then we got the Gelflings. That held a lot of spiritual insight as well. Because, you know, the Skeksis were a split of the Mystics. A Mystic and a Skeksis being put together as a whole. They are a whole being. Where you were birthed from divinity, you hold the duality of darkness and light. But you balance it. You are a master dual being. So you are both a mystic. I won't even say both. You are all. And it's like with the Gelflings, the Skeksis kept entrapping the Gelflings and then sucking the soul out of their face. Draining their essence to consume it in order to obtain immortality. Which is what these individuals have been doing with soul energy. In order to continually reincarnate into a bloodline of prosperity. Recognition, power, and they were using certain puppeteered beings, certain individuals in these positions to continually manipulate the masses into pouring their energy into them and then dispersing it amongst these groups. And you're the true star. You outshine. It's like these individuals are enamored. Yeah, hosting. I won't even say they're like dogs. These societies, these organizations have certain individuals chained to certain contracts. If you don't do what we say, then this is going to happen to your family. This is going to happen to your loved ones. This is going to happen to your money, your stability, your fame. A lot of threats being made. That's another indication of how you know motherfuckers don't truly have power. If you gotta make motherfuckers fear you, if you gotta use others to make an example, if you gotta make an example out of individuals to make others respect you, that's not true power. Because let me go off on a tangent real quick because it pertains to this message. Kali Ma is naturally feared. Kali Ma didn't have to make threats. Kali Ma followed through on some shit. Kali Ma said, I am coming through to handle some shit. Sekhmet didn't have to force fear. was naturally feared. Where the reason this pertains to you is these individuals had to force fear in order to gain respect and positions of power. You are naturally feared because of your protection, because of the divine's coveting over you, and because of what you've been able to alchemize, what you've been able to eat through. These organizations don't understand you, and they fear you because they don't understand you. You are naturally feared because of the position you've moved into and the knowledge that you hold. And who guides you, who backs you. It's like these organizations, and another thing, these organizations have to hold group ritualistic practices in order to sacrifice and siphon energy. You stand alone. You don't need to do no fucking rituals and sacrifices and whatever, orgy menageries that these little nasties be doing in order to obtain energy. You are naturally gifted. This is another reason why you are feared. Exactly, and why they are fighting over you. Why so many things, why this Ten of Swords has fallen upon their own head. Because what you naturally have gifted to you, what you naturally are, these individuals have to continually, routinely do rituals and sacrifices in order to obtain. While masking themselves in the physical as something divine in order to further glamorize those admiring them. For example, when one of these individuals goes through a backfire, chances are the individuals were fucking with you. But when one of these individuals goes through a backfire that leads them to having health issues, or something that they feel like is too much to bear, they will show a certain front. They will go to those that they know will pour energy into them with a certain facade in order to obtain energy to heal themselves. And the more that we are ascending, the more these individuals are being uncloaked. For example, we talked about this on YouTube. The Pope. As soon as the Pope got hit with the backfire, started getting sick, double pneumonia. All of a sudden, the Pope was like, pray for me. Had thousands of people praying for him. And within days, this individual started to get better. That bombastic criminal side-eye. An individual masking themselves as a prophet, an individual masking themselves as a divine being. But divine beings we are put in positions to where we are miracle healers. And this individual wants to be seen as a miracle healer, but they're using other individuals' energy in order to heal themselves. Because within days of that prayer group outside, the Pope started to get better. Where there have been days that you have been down for the count. You have been incapacitated with what you were alchemizing, and you sat in prayer. And within hours or days, you got better. You were not guided to, you may have been like, hey, best friend, pray for me, but you weren't out here desperately being like, I need prayers, I need help. You can tell when a karmic energy is going through something because they will desperately seek out others' energy. Now, I'm not knocking any light worker that's going through hardship that is asking for assistance, but you can always feel out the difference. You can always, with your discernment and how it's been fine-tuned, you can feel out what individuals are going through by the way they convey it. And this is what I'm picking up on here, is a group and organization, society, that are getting hit with backfires and manipulating others' energy in order to heal themselves. Exactly, you can feel the intention. Well, before you go to anybody else, this is the difference. Before we go to anybody else, I don't know about y'all, but I know before I go to anybody else about anything, I sit in prayer. I go, God, I'm going to really need you to help me understand this, because I know that this is for my highest vibrational good, but I need you to not only help me understand this, but help me get through it. Carry me. One pair of footprints in the sand. Carry me. Help me. Show me. Guide me. Where there are certain individuals that will go out and put on a facade, put on a show in order to obtain energy. And I know y'all have seen a lot of celebrities lately doing this shit, where they will go out of their way to get some type of attention by doing something boisterous, doing something out of pocket, in order to gain the attention of those who are not giving it to them. We've seen a lot of individuals in the limelight attempting to rile up the masses Exactly. Not only shock value, but attempting to emotionally pull on you. Where your intention goes, your energy flows. But there's a lot more energy that flows with an emotional reaction. This is why so many gang stalkers and your karmic familial unit and your ex were desperately trying to put you in Queen of Cups in the reverse or King of Cups in the reverse. Get an emotional reaction out of you in order to exchange energies with you. A lot of voodoo practitioners, possibly all of them, but a lot of voodoo practitioners will get an emotional reaction out of you, such as sadness, despair, and anger, in order to attach a cord to you, to mess with you, to transfer things to you. Or at least the ones that I've heard about. Because I be keeping up on these videos. The Divine will put these videos on my YouTube or on my TikTok about past voodoo practitioners that are talking about their practices and what they would do in order to affect others. And this is why so many of us have been guided to maintain balance. And again, I know y'all have heard that saying, if somebody else controls your emotions, they control your reality. They have control over you. Exactly. Yes, gotta have emotional regulation. Balance. Now, I'm not saying numb your emotions, but it's about responding and not reacting. Addressing this, understanding what part of your shadow this has triggered, and moving through it, healing it. Not trying to suppress it. Because a lot of these organizations will capitalize off of emotional upheaval. Exactly, emotional intelligence. They will attempt to put you in a, look at this wisdom, new beginning. They will attempt to put you in a reactive state so that they can amplify that reactive state and puppeteer you how they want you to move. Exactly, this is why so many of us experience reactive abuse. This is what these individuals were attempting to do. But your silence is your power, your balance, your zen, your equilibrium is your power. None of this shit is phasing you. And this even, it comes through in distorted love. Because I just talked about over on YouTube, a energy attempting to come through and convey themselves as an unconditionally loving counterpart or connection, when in reality they were just trying to get into your energetic system so that they could siphon from you and tower you because of what they are currently experiencing, what they're going through and what they're losing. And that energy really chaps my motherfucking ass. It chaps my ass. Because this individual this is the one that kept you at arm's length. This is somebody or a organization that directed this puppeteering individual towards you in order to control you by coming through romantically, coming through as a very tempting, intimate connection or a very tempting, I don't even like this energy, a very tempting potential. And the reason I say potential is this is somebody that wanted to keep you in a cycle very similar to a catalyst connection you had released. A shadow twin or even something that your karmic familial unit was doing over you to keep you bound, to keep you from succeeding. Some type of cycle you were stuck in that you later saw it for what it was, binding and roots, when you were no longer around these individuals. There were organizations, we did talk about this over on YouTube, that attempted to do this but amplified it and paid for very skilled, very well-known practitioners to do this, thinking that you would succumb to this, you would fall into temptation by whatever energy this was meant to, by whatever enticing energy this was meant to be. Exactly, soul siphoning. So we got this new beginning, wisdom about a new beginning and exposure here. And a victory. With this exposure, with what you currently closed out, what you are not allowing in your experience, because you realize temptation is the, hold on, they just corrected me. Because I was going to say, temptation is the devil's way of access, and they corrected me and said, temptation is what the devil uses to knock on your door. It's up to you whether or not you answer. So yes, temptation is the devil's access, but it's like, if you had opened the door on this without asking the Father, your divine team, this would have been you allowing this individual access, but you did not. You looked through the peephole of your soul. You looked through the peephole of your energy and said, what is this? Because something that's meant for me should be amplifying my destiny. Like, it should be making me more excited about my destiny. It should be making me more focused on my destiny. But this feels like it's pulling me away from my destiny. This feels like something that it's trying to get me to focus my attention fully on it than what I should be focused on. And that's the moment your spirit team said, good job. Exactly, the distraction. Because you saw it for what it was. You turned back and said, this is not supposed to feel like this. An offer from the divine should not be pulling me away from the divine. It shouldn't be putting me in a position to not focus on my mission. It should be making me more excited about focusing on my mission. It should add to the mission, not subtract. So the math ain't mathin'. What is this? And your divine team said, exactly. Don't open the door. Do not let that energy in. It is a temptation. That is a well-dressed demon that wants you to let it in. Whatever this was. And for some of you, it was a falsified counterpart. For some of you, it was a job opportunity that you would have been expending all of your time on this job opportunity that you did not fully love, but were willing to accept because of the pay, instead of focusing on your mission and trusting you would be provided for. This could also be a falsified soul family connection that felt wrong, where an individual wanted to know everything about you. Individual wanted to know everything about you. This energy was trying to mimic your energy in order to have you see them as a connection. Shit, this could even be an energy that was coming through trying to confuse you into opening yourself up to it as though it was a counterpart that you had never met. Your soul did not recognize this energy in the way that your soul was meant to. Your soul recognized it as opposition. Your soul recognized this as an issue. And that's why it wasn't fully able to adhere, because you did not succumb to it. Whatever energy this was, it was meant to tempt you. And you knew immediately, whatever this is not meant for me because of the way that it feels. Exactly. It's giving virus energy, red flag. You stood on business. You didn't get up off the throne. You did not get up off the throne. And you were meant to. Yeah, because this was sneaky and deceptive by these organizations. These organizations, whatever this was, it could have even been, you were receiving messages from a lower vibrational being that was like, this is your partner, you're about to be married. And you're like, but I'm living my life. What do you mean my ex is trying to come back and marry me? What do you mean this well-known individual is trying to come in and marry me? They're going to change my life. They're going to save me. I don't need saving. Unless it's from the Most High. Whatever this was. Yeah, 3 of Swords and sacrifice. What just fell down there? Traveled for this. I can't make this shit up. You looked away. You said no. Because this was a setup. In order to break your heart, disappoint you, and make you easier to sacrifice. By what you let in, how much energy was taken from you, and what you were going through, based on how this individual was supposed to leave you. Like, if this is an energy that was coming in being like, I'm the love of your life, I'm going to come in, I'm going to save you, I'm going to marry you, and you were like, who the fuck is this? Bitch, no, I'm not listening to this. You shut off all telepathic communication and you said, right now I am married to the Creator. I don't have time for this. I am married to my mission. I am married to my bloodline. I don't have time for this. Who is meant for me will be brought to me by the Most High. So I don't know what this is, what type of trickster spirit this is, whose fucking energies this is, but no. I'm not letting this in. I'm not listening to this. Some bullshit. Some of you experienced this with a catalytic twin, to where during a separation, this individual had broke your heart, just done you dirty, but you kept having dreams of this motherfucker. You kept seeing this motherfucker's name. You kept hearing music that was like, I'm coming home to you, I miss you, my heart is broken without you. Just the two of us. And you got sucked into it. And this individual kept you in that cycle, harvesting your energy while you kept getting your heart broken, because this individual would let you down each and every time you thought they were coming back. Then they do something to fuck you over again, and you were like, what the fuck is going on? This is the math ain't mathin'. You are coming through energetically talking about, we're going to be in union, I miss you, the karmic is doing this, and this to me. Like, I'm going through all this. I can't stop thinking about you. And then you do a fuck shit in the physical. The math ain't mathing. Some of you had a karmic familial unit do this, to where they were smiling in your face while simultaneously shitting on your dreams, while simultaneously trying to accomplish your dreams before you did, and throwing shit in your face, keeping you in a cycle of feeling worthless while attempting to build you up and puppeteer you in their own way. And you saw through that. These individuals, you're no longer around, but like I said, there was an organization. Shit, you could have even had friends competing with you, yet being like, I love you, you're so amazing, you're my best friend, and then talking shit about you behind your back. And then trying to mimic you and copy you and do you better than you. And they were trying to use your energy to do you better than you. And then you got these organizations, societies, and elites over here. I won't even call them elites. Societies, secret societies, organizations, and networks over here. Like, if we put in front of their face something that we feel like they can't refuse, and then we disappoint them with it, and they feel like this falls through, they will lose faith. They'll be like, oh, I thought this was a part of my destiny. I thought I was supposed to be with this person. I thought I was supposed to be doing this. And their heart will be so broken, they'll start to question their connection to the divine and the Most High, and will be able to sacrifice them because they're at a low point. They're so depressed this didn't happen. They're so depressed that who they thought they were supposed to end up with popped up with somebody else. They're so depressed that at the fact that they got offered this job opportunity, and then all of a sudden this corporation went into bankruptcy. And then they lost the position entirely. Like, shit that you were not supposed to be integrating. Shit that you were not supposed to be taken. Was like, exactly, carrots being dangled in front of your face. But you looked at those carrots, and it went from it appearing to be a carrot to flash to what it really is. And it was rotten. Worms crawling through it. Just nasty. They had glamorized something that was meant to look good. Exactly, fool's gold. And this was real good too. This was supposed to be, yeah, you were supposed to see this as a victory. You were supposed to see this and go, oh my God, that's my person. Oh my God, that's, the job I've been praying for. Oh my God, that's like, this is the best friend that I always wanted. The devil knows what you want too. And the devil will come in with offers that it thinks is too good to refuse, that fall through very quickly. The devil always comes through with an offer, Spirit says truth, before the real thing. King of Pentacles, transformation. So it looks like you had an individual trying to appear to be stable, or something was meant to appear to be stable. It was meant to look as though it was an abundant opportunity or an abundant connection. Because King of Pentacles is grounded, stable, understanding, firm, abundant. Somebody held at a divine high regard. And you were meant to see this opportunity as that energy and you did not. Or this person as that energy and you did not. Somebody has a very sick spirit. And they wanted to glamorize their sick spirit. This is one of these dogs. One of these dogs being manhandled by an organization, society, and network was supposed to appear to be everything you wanted. It was supposed to look like this big, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And you looked at it and said, bombastic criminal side eye. No, because if God sent me this, I wouldn't feel this way. I wouldn't have to question a gift from the Creator. But you were consistently questioning whatever this was. And this was an attempt to attach to your energy. All you do is win, 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 no matter what. And this is the one way that they felt like they could win, because your protection is so fierce. Your energy is prime. Protection, fierce, energy, prime. You're a 1 in a billion. Prince of Pentacles. Oh my God, here comes the motherfucking offer that was supposed to be too good to be true, and it was. And it was. I really feel like this was. This shape-shifting energy was coming in multiple forms. This was multiple attempts to get you to accept this energy in. Whether it was a job, a romantic partner, a platonic friendship, like there were multiple individuals being manipulated here in order to manipulate you. Yes, trickster spirit. That's exactly what I'm picking up on. And it's like it wanted to confuse you from the real opportunity. But I don't feel like you're confused. I feel like you're patient. You are a patient hunter. You are extremely obedient. Where these individuals felt like you would impulsively take this opportunity or this offer or allow this trickster in some way with the different forms that it came through. But you're not making any moves on something that you know hasn't been ordained for you. Because you would know immediately. Anything that God has given, well, I can't say anything. Everything that God has given me, I knew immediately. That was what I was meant to accept. There was no conviction. There was no, like, heavier energy. It felt freeing. And this feels as though it was confusing and restricting. Whatever this was. And it looks like for some... Look at this. For some of you, this was somebody that was supposed to... This could be a well-known individual. Whoever this is that was supposed to appear to be everything you wanted, we kind of talked about this energy over on YouTube. This is somebody that was supposed to look divine. So, divine feminines that are physically female, or divine masculines that are physically female, this is somebody that knows that you are spiritual and may have looked like Jesus. Your perception of Jesus, this is how this individual looked. Where divine masculines or divine feminines that are physically male, this individual may have come to you looking like Mary Magdalene. Like, it's something about you were supposed to look at this individual's, Christ energy. You were supposed to look at this individual and see everything you wanted. And for some of you, this individual literally looked like the depictions of Jesus. For some of you, this individual was even posting things that were meant to catch your attention, that were meant to make them appear to be your counterpart, like make them look like they were in tune with you. So this individual, like if you have an Egyptian past life, this individual could have been posting a bunch of shit about Egypt, so that you would see them as a past life from Egypt, like shit like that, where you were like, something feels wrong about this. And like, if you were meant to be here, you would be here. Why does this feel wrong? Like, this individual made no effort in the physical to be a part of your life. Not in the way that a connection is supposed to be. This individual didn't fight for you. They were fighting against you. And if this is a job opportunity, that you knew something was unstable about this job opportunity. You knew there was something unstable about this move. Like, you may have went to go look at houses and you were like, this is a good price. This is a really good price. But it's off. And then you may have found out something later about why the price was so good. You could have had black mold in the walls, could have had rats in the walls, or this job opportunity, you don't take it, and then a few weeks later you find out they've gone bankrupt. They're closing out, everybody getting fired. Or you left a job position and all of a sudden shit starts popping off. People start quitting left and right. There's a high turnover rate. Like, you felt something about this was off. And the divine confirmed that for you. And told you to maintain your patience because this wasn't the right move to make. Your focus shifted to self. And you don't chase, you attract. All that was meant to be a part of your experience would come to you. This feels like it was a rat race. You were supposed to chase something and then be left heartbroken at whatever you had received from this. Or what happened to you because of this. Third party. Somebody's disappointed in the fact that they... Oh my God. Somebody's dead. Listen, we talked about this over on YouTube. If this was handler energy, if this is somebody that was supposed to like get you to fall in love with them and they popped up with a third party or they chose a third party, this was supposed to hurt you. This was supposed to break your heart. This was supposed to make it easier to antagonize and tower you. But instead you said, not for me. No. This individual ended up falling in love with you. Love spells backfired, and I feel like this third party was doing love spells on this individual because this individual feels threatened by you, and this individual ended up, because of how they were working against you, got hit with these backfires. This was a double backfired love spell. So they have somebody that's obsessed with them while they're obsessed with you. Damn, that's brutality. So now they don't even want who they were with. They want you. And you don't, you don't want this energy. And they don't want this energy. But now they stuck with this energy they don't want. And this energy had, this succubus, incubus, Jezebelian energy is really putting it on thick to this individual who keeps getting more and more disgusted. They can stay there. Exactly. So this is a backfire. And not only this, but this individual that was meant to, for those of you, this is for take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But for this individual that was meant to energetically offer to you and then pop up with a third party or choose a third party or do something to hurt you, this individual is now having backlash from the organization or the group they were working with in order to get this done. Because you didn't fall in love with this person. You said, brother, I am second to none, bitch. If I choose me, you choose me. And if you're not choosing me, then don't choose me. Because I am second to none. Fuck is you talking about? You put yourself in your divine connection first and said, go ahead, run the streets. I don't give a fuck. You be you. But I'm going to block you. I'm not going to give you any of my attention because that's my energy. And I'm going to go back to living my life. And it's going to be my best life. I don't need whatever the fuck you thought you was bringing to the table. Because, bitch, I am the table. I have the table. I have placed the feast upon, or should I say, the Most High has placed the feast upon the table that I built and I work for, bitch. You was not a part of any of this. Well, this individual really thought they was doing something to your emotions, and now they're an emotional wreck watching you not give a fuck. And this organization over here is like, I thought that you said that you could break them down. I thought you said that they had a thing for you. I thought you were their perfect type. And this individual, they can't lie anymore. They can't lie and say they got this because they know they don't got this. Because you really don't give a fuck. And this organization, this group has been watching you not give a fuck. And that you not giving a fuck and not giving your energy to any of these individuals and maintaining boundaries between each and every one of them and whatever they've been sending your way has only put you in a position to be furthermore blessed. So they're watching you reap your fertility. They're watching you reap your harvest while they are sick. Down for the count. This could be love sick. This could be mentally sick. This could be physically sick or all of the above. Somebody here has an incurable STD as well. You were saved from this individual. Princess of Swords losing the absolute motherfucking medulla and the fact that you're getting wish fulfillment. So you got a whole group and they family, or who they classify as family, watching you get wish fulfillment. Watching you move forward, and they really thought that they were going to put you in a position to be so broken down that they could switch their karma with your dharma and live your wish fulfillment while you were going through hell, their south node, their life's debts, and now they're indebted to you. That's what the fuck they get for being dumb. Derelict ducks. Yeah, left out in the cold. Burnt, crispy, and roasted. 5 of Pentacles. Now, this is a massive change to somebody that was maintaining a certain position of prosperity, too. Because a part of their backfire is losing it all. Just overcooked and dry. Exactly. Yes, Steph. Overcooked and dry. And desperate. A motherfucking bitch is thirsty. Get this boy some milk. Sorry. Woo, get this bitch a Gatorade. They gonna need it. Get this boy some milk. Yeah, somebody is heavily passionate about you now. But they know they can't come towards you because you are seeing them clearly. And it looks like they're stuck with this derelict duck. They gonna need some strength to get through this one. Exactly. Haterade and holleration in the dancery. They was sipping on that haterade, tucking on them jelly sickles, and now they sick. That's what happens. That's what happens when you be sipping on the haterade and sucking on them jelly sickles. Just a whole mess. Now everybody, all that energy, that chaos, that conflict, and them towers is hitting everybody. Since they wanted to be just hateration and holleration in the dancery. And they got kicked out. Yeah, because you're standing in your power. I can't make this. They're thinking about how powerful you are and how intuitive you are. We got power out here with contemplation. Thinking about power. All they can do, all they were thinking about was your power. Having your power. Having what comes with being an ancestral heir to what you've been destined for. Literally, this is coming down from your ancestral tree. This is what is due to your ancestors. You reach the level to where you receive. It's like your ancestors took certain steps. Ascended masters on your team that had a lifetime here took certain steps, but they didn't make it to the finish line. You were the one they handed the torch to and said, we weren't able to make it to the finish line, but you can. Go. And all of these decoys on the side that were like, come this way. And you were like, no, I'm running the marathon. I can't. And they were like, you know you want me. You know you want this. And you were like, I will have that at the end of the marathon. I have a goal to achieve. I got to maintain focus. Exactly. The marathon continues, Nipsey Hussle energy. So you kept running. You said, I took the ancestral torch. I don't care what you place on this path. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to distract me with, what type of hurdles you place. I'm jumping them bitches. I'm sliding under them bitches, and I'm making it to the finish line. And it looks like you have made it to the finish line of this marathon, and you're starting the next one. But it's like you making it to this finish line, you are the reward, the trophy is your ancestral bloodline inheritance as you being the heir to this. Wowza. That's intense. Yeah, win at all costs. Past life. Your team said win at all costs. Those from your past life, those that were of the past. Your lineage. I know normally this is a past life lover, but what this is giving me is like individuals on the other side rooting for you. Win at all costs, by any means necessary, motherfucker. You better make it to the finish line. We got a King of Swords out here, fell on a Six of Cups. It looks like a King of Swords is like, I will win your heart at any cost. You could be this King of Swords. And you are being applauded, but divine feminine energy, there is a masculine stalking the fuck out of you right now. Like masculines, you may very well have a karmic feminine energy or feminine energy stalking your motherfucking ass. But for some of you, you got this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius stalking you. This is not a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody who is standing firm in their knowing of their connection to you. Even though it feels like this individual betrayed the fuck out of you. This is somebody that now believes that you are their person. Fuck out of here. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. I appreciate you so very much. And know that everything that each and every one of you have sown into me, you're receiving it back infinitely. In all the ways that God deems necessary for each and every expansive experience that is due to you. And that is coming through for you in this moment with the fact that you crossed over this finish line. For those that has crossed over before you. With 8 of Cups here, somebody, what did they walk away from? Is it fighting? Puppet. I'm about to punch this motherfucker energetically in the face. They about to get a spiritual Spartan kick to the schnozzle. Because this is somebody that's trying to convey that they have walked away from competition. Criminal bombastic side eye. This is the... Let me be peaceful. This is the energy that's trying to convey that they have learned their lesson and that they're ascending and that they're learning. But I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to find the words to be nice. This is an individual that they care because of what they're now experiencing and the fact that their ass is on the line. This is somebody who is being sacrificed because of what they were, what the job they didn't get done. This is a spiritual hitman or a spiritual hit woman. I'm trying to be nice about this energy because that they are genuinely feeling their feelings. Looks like they may have walked away from a Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or somebody that the aesthetics was all they had going for themselves. This may be an individual that threw you under the bus to an organization, but this individual worked with this individual. They worked together. Now they can't stand each other. Why is this relevant? Ships coming in. Because this individual feels like they can explain themselves. Some of you have somebody that's going to try and come in with the truth. They're going to try and be honest. So whoever this is, this could be an ex trying to be honest. This could be one of these secret society members trying to be honest. This could be a karmic family member trying to be honest. Applaud them for their bravery. Applaud them for their bravery on being honest. But I don't feel like this is something that should be accepted. You don't need this. You don't need this offer. Strength, love. This is a backfire of a strong love spell. This individual is like, that is my person. So basically, this individual wants to come tell you the truth about what they paid for, what they did. Feeling as though their honesty will alleviate some of the torturous emotions they're feeling. Because I feel like this backfire is torturing them. Their emotions are all over the place. Yeah, what? Damn. Judgment? I wonder why they're being tormented by their own emotions. So some of you need to know, this individual may try and come through in the dream state. They may try and pop up in your dreams. I feel like you're just going to write this off. I can't tell you how many individuals have attempted to come through in the dream state, and I'm like, no emotions. Like, I genuinely do not care. This dumbass idea. This is derelict duck dumb. I cannot. This is how you know that you just beat some binding, because the backfires and snapbacks and backlash these individuals are facing for not having access to your energy has really hit them where it hurts. They get hit right in everything. Just everything. Emotions, finances, recognition, platforms, health. And this is what they get for playing in some shit and thinking they were going to sacrifice you and they were going to do something to you in order to have a come up or maintain whatever come up they had obtained through whatever nefarious, diabolical means, sacrifice that they had done. This is bombastic criminal side eye. We got an Aquarius energy, I know, and destiny. Aquarius is the star in the tarot deck. You know that you are the original, you are a star, but so do all these other individuals that tried to force your energy into their reality for stability. But you're already in destiny. Give me another. This Aquarius energy is bothering me. Give me one on this Aquarius. They were getting creative and provoking you and trying to root you, trying to place roots on you by casting an illusion. I knew there was a reason why this star energy was annoying the fuck out of me, because it's not fun anymore. Their creativity on how they were supposed to provoke you, break your heart, hurt you, and attach roots to you has backfired. Change, lunar eclipse, coming through with I analyze. There is a Virgo or a practitioner that is analyzing the fact that you have changed. That you are no longer being provoked by this situation, whatever it is. Like, you're no longer being provoked by this temptation. You could give a fuck less. Could have to do with love. This is literally, brother, you're disgusted by something. You're either disgusted by someone or you're disgusted by something. You're like, I don't want that. You keep seeing signs about it everywhere. You keep seeing this individual's name. You may keep hearing songs about it. Whether it's a person, a job opportunity, or shit, even a location. You could keep hearing songs about Cali, and you're like, that's not where I've been guided to go. No, Absolutely not. Be hearing songs about Miami, and you're like, no. You could be seeing signs about a street where this house was that you were supposed to move into, or this apartment. You may keep seeing the apartment names. Like, whatever this is, it keeps trying to show up in your reality, and you're like, this is getting on my last nerve. This is annoying. Like, you're not paying it any attention. Every time you see it, you're like, brother, It's not phasing you in the way that it was supposed to in order to attach to you. Shit, you could even be seeing people in the dreams, in your dream state. Like karmic family members that you're like, brother, exes that you're like, brother, You could even be seeing some celebrities in your dreams where you're like, brother, anything popping up in the dream state that makes you feel that way, you're not giving it any of your energy or attention. All it's getting from you is a brother, That's it. Where you were supposed to be enamored by whatever this is. Or you're supposed to be drawn back in. You were supposed to feel bad for these individuals. You're not. You're not. Because you know they're going through a Saturn return. You know they're going through a return of karma. And hold on. I'm trying to... There we go. Somebody was trying to join the live and I have to decline it. 11th house friends. Because you know who they were working with. They're going through a Saturn return. Karma. That's Big Daddy Karma. Exactly. Energy vampires. Just a mess. And you're not falling for this. Uranus, you're a genius, and sacrifice. Uranus, you're a genius came out in reverse. Somebody feels stupid for trying to sacrifice you. Somebody feels stupid that they thought this was going to work. Secondhand embarrassment. Secondhand embarrassment for this energy. Because I'd feel stupid too. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But I'd feel pretty dumb too. Could be an Aries. But this is I am desire. Somebody that felt like they were going to be the one to seduce you. They were going to be the one to tempt you. Or whatever this trickster spirit was. Thought it was going to be the one. How does it feel to be forgotten? Damn. That's a Selena Gomez song? I have never heard that song, but that is relevant. How does it feel to be forgotten? Yes. We got a Taurus. I have abundance. So it looks like we got a Taurus. Looks like this Taurus is a practitioner. This is somebody that has money. I have money. Why is that relevant? Mind. Somebody was like, I'm going to place bets on this individual. I'm not even bets. I have the money to invest in affecting this individual's mind for you. Somebody was paid. Abundance was paid to this Taurus to manipulate your mind. And now this individual's not getting a refund. The Taurus is like, I have money. It's my money now. Yeah, transform landed on abundance. Somebody wanted their money back. This is also individuals monitoring your money to see if there's been a change. A drastic change. There has not. You're still blessed without stress. You make chillin'. It's like somebody wanted the abundance of your soul. So they felt like if you were going through towers financially, that would indicate they had obtained some of the abundance from your soul. Like somebody felt like if they were redirecting towers, their towers into your experience, like if something was happening to you financially, they were about to have a come up. That's what individuals thought. Yeah, that they were going to be able to transform your North Node. These individuals thought, with faith, they'd be able to break you down and steal what's yours, your destiny, your life's purpose. Idiots. I'm done with these absolute Dinkelbergs. Basically, the reason you need to know this is because you passed the test. And there are massive level ups that come with you passing this test because you've released what was attempting to keep you from completion. Because I feel like you may have been tempted by this slightly before. Ooh, that was beautiful. I need to get a crown like that. For sure. For sure. It's definitely Ooh. Especially with the golden wings. You're soaring, you're flying, seraphim energy, golden wings. You're right where you need to be, doing what you need to do, and you see that this angel on this card is going through an activation. Their arms are open, there's light igniting from the inside out. Going through a level up, you've released what was meant to keep you from why it was being offered. So if this is a falsified love offer that was attempting to keep you in a cycle in order to harness your manifestations, you've got manifestations coming through pertaining to your life purpose as well as a divine connection. Like whatever these individuals were attempting to manipulate and tempt you into, you're receiving. Yeah, because you owned this shit. You alchemized what was meant to be an ending for recognition. This is influence, affluence, and stability. Because 10th house, the world, it's like earth energy. Mama Gaia energy. Not only an ending and world-renowned recognition, but it is also balance, groundedness, interconnectedness with this planet. You grounded it. You owned this shit and you grounded it for a massive reinvention. With Pisces, I believe. I will. I believe I will. What? The first house body. I believe I will body this shit. That's what this is. You knew what you needed to break out of. You knew what you needed to reject. And you knew you were going to body this shit. And you knew once you stepped out of a certain cycle, let something go, didn't take a tempting offer, that individuals that attempted to cast an illusion over you were going to get John Cena. Exactly. They were going to get bodied. They were going to get Mike Tyson. They were going to get Rocky Balboa. They shit was about to get rocked. You could feel it too. You knew something that was called back to you. With the way that you may have been feeling more energized. The way that you were feeling rejuvenated. The way that you started doing things that you haven't done in years again. That you had snatched back your energy. And with you snatching back your energy, somebody was about to get bodied. Something happened for you to be experiencing this energy. Exactly. TKO'd. Damn, that flew all the way across the room. Part of fortune increase. You knew with this increase that somebody is going through a decrease. Exactly. Somebody got body TKO, Rocky Balboa, John Cena, body slammed, left hook, double uppercut, ham sandwich. Somebody got all the smoke because they was trying to send all the shots. So with whatever increase you went, like an increase of positivity, an increase of energy, an increase of creativity, an increase of like allure, that somebody else got bodied. This is the divine saying you passed, and not only did you pass, you snatched all your shit back that energies thought they were flying under the radar, using and manipulating. Messages. Partnership. You received messages about falsified connections, and they have been released. They can't gain access to your energy, so they're now indebted to you. South Node, life stats, you won. All you do is win, 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 no matter what. All you do is win. This big win energy, I see. Jupiter return benefits. They're seeing this is returned to you. Oh, thank you. Ooh, look at all the kisses. That is so cute. It's given unconditional divine love. Like you are being kissed and applauded by your angels right now. Exactly, because you were undefeated. And you realized what was going on. There is something that has been said. Somebody that was leeching off your energy for far too fucking long. Or that something that was in your energy. Some way this trickster spirit was manipulating its way into your energy. It has been returned. It has been exiled. It has been outcasted. It has been banished. So there's no way individuals can, vampire your energy. Siphon your energy, your soul. And this was recent. Whatever this is, something happened to these individuals, and that's how they knew. It's like life was breathed back into you. So somebody got set the fuck down. Yeah, somebody that was playing with hoobly-jubilee nonsense. We got Void of the Course Moon and Capricorn. Somebody was trying to use legions of demons. the devil in particular, in order to get you to miss opportunities or to siphon things from you. You may have felt like there was something missing. Like, why do I not feel this creative spark? Why do I feel like I just don't have excitement for life? Like, I just don't feel like doing the things that I love anymore. These motherfuckers, they were using that energy in order to do the things that you love for themselves. And now all their shit is falling through. Yep, because it's been, Spirit says true, it's been adhered back to you. You're a divine revolutionary. It's for your leadership position, and you've escaped who was attempting to attach themselves to you forever. For some of you, this was decades. Individuals were using your energy in order to build a better life for themselves, in order to come up with creative endeavors. It was like your energy was a muse to these motherfuckers, and you snatched that shit back and said, fuck y'all, all y'all. Outside the club now. You get hate from outside the club, but you can't even get in. Basically. Because the spirit exposed who was doing what and why. Exactly. Clocked it. And it's like the moment you realize this, it all started being called back to you. You may have done multiple cord cuttings. You may have quantum leaped multiple times. But it took you addressing this trickster spirit in different forms for you to go, no. At this point, I'm fully focused on mission. I'm fully focused on what I need to do. You may have even prayed and God, give me back my passion for life. Give me back my love for life. I don't know where it went, but give it back to me. And this is all you needed to do to have this called back to you, because individuals were using that energy to love their life, and you called it back to you. This missing piece. Because what it's really feeling like is like you are moving throughout life like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel the creativity. I don't feel the love for life that I used to. I used to go to the gym all the time. I used to sing all the time. I used to make art all the time. I used to like do this all the time. And it's just like I haven't had the energy to do this. I haven't had the love I used to have for this. Like, where did this go? Because I used to be so much of this. Like, I used to love doing this. And it's like it was taken from me. It's because it was. Hit the studio all the time. Exactly. Like, I wrote 3 songs in one day. I haven't released them yet, but I probably should. But I wrote 3 songs in one day. And I was feeling extremely invigorated. It was actually yesterday I wrote 3 songs. And then today I went back to the gym. Like, I feel life. I feel alive. And I realized that there was something I needed to close out and things I needed to pray for in order for it to be called back to me. Because I realized that there were individuals that were using that to do what I was supposed to do. So the reason I'm bringing this up is you felt that release and you felt that rejuvenation. You felt that excitement, that zest for life again. And that's what happened. You snatched back. You called back your love of life, your life. You called back your life. And now nobody else can have access to it. You are healing. You balance this shit out. Your soul is healing. You've broken out of roots that were meant to keep you from ever accessing this part of yourself again. Damn, wait, that hit heavy. You broke through roots that were meant to keep you from never accessing this part of you ever again. You were meant to walk through life without a love for it. You were meant to walk through life without this piece of yourself. And there were roots placed upon this to keep you there. This part of yourself is still being integrated, but it is yours. It is healing. It's being like integrated, stitched in. They're showing me like sutures. It's like been integrated, and now your aura is being sewn up. And you are being heavily protected at this time. We did do it. Your soul, your essence, your life force is now within you. And nobody can gain access to this. This is why there were so many attempts on individuals getting close to you romantically. To continually harness off of your energy in this way. To where they could manifest a life of excitement, a life of adventure, a life of opportunity. And now this is yours. I feel a transformation. What you think you know. You're feeling an ending, but you're also feeling a rebirth. You're feeling individuals go through an ending because they no longer have your energy for a beginning. We got Black Moon Lilith, Mystery, 8th House, Endings and Beginnings, Grand Trine, Blessings, and Water Element Sensing. You're sensing somebody else is going through an ending because of how they were using your energy to acquire your divine blessings, your inheritance, what comes with your ancestral lineage. And the individuals that played in the dark now got to remain in it. While you are frolicking in your golden light, you are frolicking in your own personalized, yes, paradise. Your God-ordained Eden, your God-ordained position. You were meant to feel the way that you do right now, and you know if that is for you. You were not meant to be in, like, you have gone from a state of numbness. It's like the world was kind of black and white, little bits of gray, to its color. It's joy. It's excitement to do things. It's creativity. It's almost giving like Disney princess energy. Like, you're just like, holy shit, I am grateful to be alive. Like, this is beautiful. Look at the fucking birds. Look at the trees. Look at the colors. Like, you just feel life again. You feel alive. It's almost giving thank God that I'm alive. Is that by 2 Chainz? I think that's by, is that by 2 Chainz? Let me look. You may want to listen to that song because that's the energy I'm getting. Where he goes, thank God that I'm alive. It is by 2 Chainz. This song is funny. But it's like so hyphy. Where he's like, thank God that I'm alive. Like, that's how it feels. It's just, wow. This isn't it. The song is called Alive by 2 Chainz. It's Lil Jon, Offset, and 2 Chainz. And it is hilarious. The song is funny, but the energy of it is so hyphy. Where it's like, I'm so grateful I'm alive. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. That's what he said. Or he goes, I am so grateful. I am so thankful. Like, thank God that I'm alive. It's just this full of gratitude. Just excitement. Just like you knowing that, like, this is my time. While these individuals are in the energy of like Edgar Allan Poe, oh shit, I know it's my time. They know they up next, and they know you up next. But it's 2 completely different energies. You up next, rising star, and they up next for sacrifice. You being liberated, they being obliterated. And y'all, I have an appointment to jump into in about 10 minutes. So I gotta run. But I'm gonna leave it right here. I feel like that's a beautiful way to leave it. I will upload this one to YouTube. If my phone allows it. It's been a little touchy. Y'all know Mercury retrograde be fucking with shit. But if it allows me to download it, it should be uploaded in the next like 3 hours. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I'm so very proud of you. And I will see you again tomorrow. So until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And I love you too. The fur babies and I love you too. And just like XXXTentacion, Jase would say, hey, if anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car. Vroom, vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last but most definitely not least, make sure that you are remaining grounded, staying balanced, drinking your motherfucking water, and remembering who the fuck you are. A powerful, unconditionally loving, divine, determined, purposeful, powerful being. Placed within this realm by the Most High Self, to get some motherfucking work done. Remember, you are a celestial, ethereal angel that came here to make change and be change, and are now currently going through massive changes. Applaud yourself. Give yourself more gratitude. Give the Most High more gratitude. But make sure you are looking at how far you've come. Make sure you're acknowledging who you have become, because it took a lot to get here. Anyways, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I will see you again tomorrow. So until then, Bye. And drink your motherfucking water. I love you.